the team has the anxiety for the opening because you all want to open the door. But this is a great time to be in the kitchen because you get to try anything you like.
Ahí tiene más sal. Falta cocción.
There was one night that I couldn't sleep. I'm all over the place is all over the place. I'm telling the cooks one thing, and an hour after that, I'm telling them another thing. And why don't we, or why don't we, or we could. Well, just stop it. I sit down with them, and we put it in writing in a big board. We focus on vegetables. We're not a vegetarian place. So we're gonna treat vegetables as if we treat protein. We give it that space in the menu, we give it that space in the table and in our minds. Even the meat fans, they start adding more vegetables to their thoughts, which is what I want. That the people think more about vegetables. A lot of our dishes don't have meat. A lot of dishes, you don't see the meat, but it's in there. And that's what I want to do, that people try things here. Water is very important. You have to drink water. You can have your water. And we put in bottles also for big tables. We say it all the time, drink water at the bottom of some glasses. I wanted the restaurant to make you like relax and enjoy the ride and to let go. It's wide, but the wine is calm and it's not minimalistic because you have a lot of texture. I wanted you to feel wood when you sit down, not other materials, no fabrics, good wood, and materials that are comfortable to the eye and to the feeling. The plates are made of natural materials, which are also soothing to the touch and to the eye. La burrata sells. Burrata is a hit. Anywhere you put it.
Otra a la 29, otra a la 37, ¿oído?
So we slice in little coins the asparagus, very thin and fresh and absolutely raw. Some ciboulette. Nice vinegar, a little lemon, and we make a good vinaigrette with it, simple. And we put that on underneath. We toast or fry some hazelnuts, and we make like a mess of the hazelnuts. You won't get away from the mushrooms. So we take pine mushrooms, we soak them with flavors, tea and spices, herbs, garlic. And then we clean it, take all the dirt out, and then we dry it on the dehydrator, and we make a dust, like a dirt out of it. And every time you see the burrata, it's clean white. And I wanted to make it look like a rock or cover it up. So you order the burrata and you get like a weird looking bowl. People are eating out a lot. And eating processed food a lot. So we can change, the thing that we can do is just show an example of something that is different. You can eat vegetables that are really good and satisfy all your cravings. We enjoy the challenge of just doing that. I decided to be a mom when I was like 37, so I was a mom when I was 38. It was good because I already had part of my career done, and when I decided that I wanted to open a restaurant again, Location was 3 blocks away from the school. It's an open space. I can share this with her. If she's with me when I work, I have to have that balance because this is not us time. Since I became a mom, I started looking what kids eat. People have no information and feed their kids with whatever. It's quicker, cheaper, faster, like a Daft Punk song. When you have half an avocado, it's a good thing. And you have a little, just a slice of halloumi cheese, which is not an industrial cheese here. It's a very artisanal cheese. The avocado is just to make it a little warm. The halloumi is to grill and to have that caramelized top and bottom. Has a little squeak in it, the halloumi. And we have a fermented cabbage and preserved onions with some mustard seeds in it. Some ciboulette. And sweet chili sauce on top. Herbs like cilantro. Some hazelnuts. A little salt and not much more. It's something that you see and it's simple, but the preserves and the fermented cabbage has work and time. And the other thing, it's just product and sub-product. We're not eating in a good way. It's not going on a good direction. We're not doing things right. You can have your flour and potato, really soft, beautiful gnocchi, but don't have it always with butter. Have it with some broth, with vegetables. If you eat pasta, half of your plate should be vegetables. Coliflor romanesco, repollo crespo, chauchas y hongos. Muy bien. Y ahora vas a poner estos ñoquis, así la bolsa toda acá adentro. Ahí va. Ahora cuando yo te pido las cosas, vos me las pasás. ¿Ok? Gracias. Ponelo ahí arriba. Ahora anda a buscarte tu cajón. Poné los ñoquis de este lado. Voy a buscar las cosas. Eso. Muy bien, ahí. Poné acá. ¿Cómo se dice caliente en inglés?
Ni idea.
Hot. ¿Y en francés?
Yo.
Chaud.
Yo.
Chaud. ¿Querés? Así. Más. Tenés que darle más vueltas. No ir y volver. ¿Ya está? ¿Es un gnocchi? Eat a little bit of everything. Eat what you like. Eat a lot of vegetables. Eat beans and pulses and grains. Cook. Cook at home, cook. pastry team, which is all girls. We call them the corporation. They've been working together for a long time and they work really in a tight way. So I rely on them a lot. Leia loves the team of the pastry girls. She loves Joey a lot. She has purple and pink hair, that helps a lot. I want fruit to be in any part of the desserts that we made. We have different structures for them. It's fruit with something. That's what the dessert is called, fruit and something that goes with it. Okay, it's pastry time. Not exactly my turf. That's what I got help from Leia. This is a sort of a cake. It's from Greece. Originally, it is with the leftovers of the phyllo pastry. You get the dough, the masa. You arrange them, it's like 3 sheets for a 26 tin. Si podés. Vos vas a ayudarme a poner la masa, ¿ok? Los abrís, un rulito así y acá. And we break it into like little roses, if you want, bollitos. We make bollitos out of noodles. Todo lo ponemos acá, así, entre los huequitos, ¿ves? Eso, perfecto. I love you too, baby, baby, baby. And then you make the aparato or la liga, the dough that has buffalo yogurt, a lot of olive oil, orange juice, a little sugar, eggs, and some thyme. Once you pour it all over the little bollitos or roses, así, bien, todo mirando para el mismo lado. Then you put some very thin slices or very good oranges, because if the orange is not good, it's bitter when you buy it. Ahí. Y ahora acá en el medio, un poquito arriba, así, mira. A little sugar on top. Ahí va. Y ahora no, solo llevo oven, dry, no vapor, no steam in the oven. When it cooks, the dough disappears. You don't guess how it was made, and that's what I like. So it's a very homemade dessert. We are discussing with the corporation if it's a dessert or if it's an afternoon thing. I would eat it even for breakfast. You want the pleasure without all of the guilt. Those people that say, I want something but small, it's the guilt. So we have that in small portions because they want like nasty sweet. But we eat good sweets. Leia has a sweet tooth. We eat a lot of dulce de leche, which is lovely, and we eat good dulce de leche. So have it any way you like. We are having a blast. We're loving these times. I have a great team. I'm receiving messages from abroad that said enjoy these times, that are great. They actually are.
Tiene panceta, para mí puede tener menos porque esto está muy ahumado.
Tiene mucha
I want the cooks to try all the dishes first because you get a truthful opinion from them. With some of them, we become friends and you exchange a lot.
Tofu ese tofu, ese número uno.
Louis, my friend,
Y bueno, probamos.
has the best Chinese restaurant in the country. So I said, let's go and do a tofu that people that likes meat would actually try and like.
Y el tofu a la 29.
You take the clean flavor of the tofu and you put all the strong flavors on top of it first. Toasted sesame oil and the juice of fresh ginger. Then you start putting all the fresh ones. Green onions that have been soaked and dried and cleaned. Then we put some fried garlic, some tempura crumbs, which are crunchy, and you have a fried thing that makes your brain feel, okay, this is good and crunchy and fried, and I like it. And the tofu is very good and fresh and clean underneath. Some ponzu sauce. We play around with the umami a little bit. So people that usually don't like tofu, they surprise themselves and say, I like tofu.
La crema de ajos de...
Sí, hay que blanquear los ajos 3 veces de agua.
My lack of voice is for talking. I talk a lot. But because I get to tell a lot of friends what we're doing, and we're showing the place, and we're describing dishes and sharing with a lot of friends and cooks that come to visit. The last dish that we're getting into the menu, last minute, it's about one great and loved friend, and he's not with us anymore. So this dish is for him. This black pudding, we made it with El Pobre Luis. When you talk about parrilla and the friendliness and camaraderie around cooks, he was like a pillar for us. We grilled the black pudding on morcilla, then just a little bit of bacon. So I decided instead of putting bread on it, we're gonna put some cabbage, Savoy cabbage. That is my favorite cabbage. It's very crunchy still and has a lot of flavor. Topinambur, that is like celery root. We saute all of this. It's weird for me to say black pudding because it's morcilla. Black pudding is not sweet. And morcilla, you have salty and sweet. This is sweet. We put apple vinegar. And at the end, we put a little bit of sauerkraut that is homemade from Gonzalo, that is a friend. So that is our remolcador, that is those little boats that come into harbor. That's what I call all the things that have a lot of flavor, a lot of fat, or a lot of sugar, or a lot of salt. It's important to build bonds with friends that cook. So to support other people's work and to embrace it. So we're quite happy to receive friends in the house.